was a star player. When was the moment you realized you could take your game to the professional level?
You always have dreams as a kid to play in NFL, but after every level, you get closer and closer to NFL when you realize it. In high school, you got to go through high school to get to college, but when you get in college, this is my freshman year, I played Ohio State, and we ended up losing the game, but I was able to play at a high level with a lot of those guys who got drafted in the first, second round, and who are some well-known names in the NFL right now. And I was able to play at a high level, and that's when my confidence grew that the NFL is a possibility for me.
Well, in high school, you lettered in 3 sports: track and field, basketball, and football. Was football always your number one sport?
Yeah, football was my number one sport. I fell in love with it as a kid. Started playing around the age of 7, but started really playing like a whole full season at the age of like 9 years old. I just always fell in love with it, and those other sports I did in high school were just for fun and to create memories with my classmates in high school.
Well, you were talking about college earlier. In your freshman year, you had a wildly successful campaign, rushed for a little over 1,000 yards. What was your freshman campaign like as you gained national attention?
It was crazy. It was up and down. It went from me not starting early. The first game I didn't play, I got 1 carry, to playing, and as I was about to take the starting job, got hurt, ankle injury, and had to miss 2 weeks, and then come back and finish the season off strong. So it had up and down, but that's when my name kind of got on the scene, I guess you could say, and a little more attention started coming my way. But that's when my first time that I faced that challenge of not listening to the outside noise and worry about what happened inside and what happened in the facility and the program, and focus on yourself and getting better every day.
Well, after your freshman year, you had 2 wildly successful years at Penn State, where you were a contender for the Heisman. You were week after week breaking records. What were your 2 years at Penn State like after your freshman year? What did it teach you?
It taught me that how to work. We had core values at Penn State, 4 core values, and one of the main ones were work ethic. And to compete too is another one of our core values, and work ethic and competitive nature is the things that's going to take you and make you successful. That's what I learned, not only as a football player, but in life, as a family, as a father, as anything you want to do in life. Work ethic is something that has to come behind that, and that's what I was taught at Penn State. And I was taught that before at Penn State, but that's when I actually kind of asserted myself into believing and the work ethic and your competitive nature is going to take you where you need to go.
Well, after Penn State, you were drafted with the 2nd overall pick by the New York Giants. What did it mean to you to be drafted so early?
It was cool to get drafted early, but it didn't matter. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but I always said it didn't matter if I was the 1st overall pick or I was the last pick in the draft. You grew up in that moment and wanted to be in the NFL and wanted to walk on stage and receive that jersey from Roger Goodell. So just the fact that it happened, obviously it happened a lot earlier than later, but just the fact that it happened was a dream come true.
And in your rookie year with the Giants, you were Pepsi Rookie of the Year. You rushed for over 1,300 yards. How gratifying was it to make an immediate impact in the NFL?
It was kind of expected for me, because that's the work I put in. I didn't want to come in the NFL be anything but successful and anything but elite and one of the tops, and that's why I'm still working to be. Don't settle for mediocre. Don't settle for being mediocre. Even when you have bad games or a bad year or whatever you want to call it, still find ways to work and get better, because it don't matter how you do in 1 year or 2 years. It's the longevity of your career, and at the end of the day, you want to look up what you did and be happy with what you did.
And how do you stay positive when your team's record's down like it has been recently?
You gotta, you just gotta have the outlook on life that is bigger than football. I think a lot of times we find ourselves putting our all into it, and which I do all the time, and that's why I take it very serious when we lose or when we win. But at the end of the day, a lot of people will love being in the position I'm in, and that's a blessing in itself. So even though we're not having a great season, we gotta look at it that way. And also, it's adversity. This is parts that's going to happen. That when we do turn around and we are successful and we are that number 1 team and we're competing for Super Bowl one day, we're going to look back and laugh at these moments because it helped us grow.
Yeah. And in your 2nd year with the Giants, being named team captain, what did it mean to you to be named team captain in your 2nd
Yeah, captain. It means a lot, but I mean, it wasn't going to change me at all if I wasn't named team captain or not. The way I approach the game and the way I attack practice in life wasn't going to change. But to gain the respect and attention from the people who actually matter, the men in the facility and your teammates and your brothers out there, meant a lot to me.
So, and you as a kid, you rooted for the Jets. Now you're on the Giants. And you just played the Jets. What was it like to play the Jets, and what is it like to play for the rival, the Giants?
I mean, playing as the Giants, it was just another game to me. To be honest, I don't really get too caught up in rivalries or caught up in, obviously that was my team growing up. But the day I got drafted, and then the Jets is an afterthought, So it was cool to go out there and play in that game. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win. But obviously it's another game that you grow and you learn from.
And how do you think Daniel Jones has been playing in his first year in the NFL?
I think he's been doing really well. He's been doing really well, growing every single day, every single game, getting better and better. And the future's bright. Future's bright for the kid. I can't really call him a kid because we're like the same age, but the future's bright for him, and I'm happy for him.
And what are your goals in the future, in and outside of the NFL?
In the NFL is, just attack it every single day. I think God blessed me with a lot of talent that if, I'm fortunate enough to stay healthy and continue to attack and have the approach I have, that all the accolades and the goals and awards and records that everyone wants, I will be able to achieve. But outside football is just be more than a football player, have impact on people, and when the game is taken away from me, be put in a position where I still have a life and I still can have another occupation and do something I'm passionate and love also.
And what's your biggest advice for kids who look up to you?
Biggest advice would be you can do whatever you want in this world as long as you put your mind to it. If you want to be an NFL running back, if you want to be a reporter, if you want to be the President of the United States of America, wherever you want to be, as long as you put your mind to it and you have the right work ethic, things will happen.
Now I have some rapid fire questions.
Let's do it.
So, who's the best player you've ever played against?
Best player I ever played against? Offense, defense? Or just on defense? Khalil Mack, we play him this week, but I'll say Khalil Mack is probably the most impressive.
Most surreal moment from your playing career?
First rushing touchdown.
Favorite movie?
Avengers.
Go-to snack on the road?
Go-to snack on the road? Chicken sandwich.
Favorite city you've traveled to?
LA.
Funniest teammate?
Sterling Shepard.
What do you do in your free time?
I'm boring. I like chill, relax, and lay back. I'm a laid back type of guy.
Favorite sport outside of football?
Basketball.
No, favorite stadium you played in? Could be college or something.
Oh, college? Rose Bowl.
So, thanks for the interview.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.